Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be the mid-monthly for the sign of Aries for July 2018. Again, this is only going to be for Sun or Moon in Aries for mid-July 2018. If you are seeking services with me, you can go to my website, which is lovefromabove717.com. And if you would like to request to follow me on Twitter, it's lovefromabove17. So let's get into this here for Aries for mid-July 2018. This is for the sign of Aries. If you would like to scroll through a bit, you feel free to. I just have to do the sort here, and I will be closing out with the Romance Angel cards because I know that you guys like those, and it just gives some additional guidance to go along with the reading here. So let's see what's going on for the sign of Aries for mid-July 2018. One more time here. Well, the card that wanted to flip out here was the Eight of Hearts. The cards that flip out while I'm doing this sort bring the most relevancy to the reading. So the Eight of Hearts indicates mutual feelings. It's also emotional stability here. Okay, so that does become part of the reading. I don't know where it's going to fall out in the reading. I tell more of a story than anything, so we'll see where that Eight of Hearts comes into play here. But there's something going on with some sort of emotional stability, and it can be relevant to anything in your life here. My readings are in fact vice versa, so you can be watching for an Aries sun or moon at this time, and the reading can resonate with you also because you are dealing with an Aries. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Well, that Eight of Hearts came out, and we do have your sign here, Aries, but this also could be a Leo or a Sagittarius or another Aries that you're dealing with. But it shows here that you're putting a lot of thought into something. There could have been a third party situation going on here. So the only other sign I have is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Aries, you could be dealing with another fire sign, an air sign, or this could just be your energies here and you're dealing with an air sign, or this could be your placements, sun and moon. Okay. So what it's showing me here is that the first card out here is the Three of Spades. The Three of Spades is indicating there's been some deception, some third-party interferences here. It's also indicating that if there was a third party and or some sort of deception, that it could be coming to an end or it already has come to an end here. It shows that, if you're dealing with this air sign and or if this is you and you're just dealing with another person, it's showing here that there's mutual feelings between the two of you. There's a need here for independence, whether it be financially or just on your own. But it's showing me here that if there was a third party and the third party was dealing with, you personally, you could have removed yourself from a third party situation and or you were removed from a third party situation. It's showing me here that you have victory in coming together in some sort of relationship. It's also showing me here a large sum of money. This large sum of money could just be coming in through work. It could just be something that you're having victory over. It's showing me here that you are using your common sense and your good judgment when it comes to this decision and or whether you're removing yourself from this third party situation. What I'm seeing here is that, Aries, if you're dealing with a third party situation or you were in the past, it shows me here that, you either removed yourself from a third-party situation and or you were removed from a third-party situation. It's also showing me here that there's healing, steady improvements, happy surprises, and a second chance to redo something that was not done in the beginning. Meaning that there's internal healing here, but it's healing between two people. So what it's showing me here is that you were dealing with this third-party situation. There's definitely some communication here in order to resolve problems, but it's showing healing between two people. And it's showing me that a third party is being removed and or was removed, whether it's this air sign. You could be dealing, it's definitely showing me others' wishes and desires were affecting you at this time. It's all part of the journey, but there's some legal documents pertaining to the home. If there is something going on here in some sort of deception, whether these legal documents be pertaining to your home environment situation, meaning, a marriage contract, this could be a child support, this could be a child situation, this could be something legally going on in your life. Others' wishes and desires were affecting you. It's looking like that deception is going to be removed here, okay? And or it was removed. Yeah. Worry and anxiety, this is also set the bringers of storms and conflict. It looks like, others' wishes and desires have been affecting you. This Ace of Clubs is in the upside down, meaning that this situation could not be settled at this time, but it is coming to completion, and it's showing me here that you're going to have victory. Okay, it's showing me here that there's going to be financial freedom. Whatever this situation is, whether it's legal or whether it's in a relationship, if it's legal, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and or you're wanting a physical union here with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and or, you know, there's a circumstance, a situation where there could be a return of something to you that was taken from you or deceived by you by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Seven of Diamonds at the bottom of the deck is indicating as you take steps forward, your efforts are rewarded here. Okay, so as you're taking these steps forward, your efforts are in fact rewarded. It's showing me here that, you know, if you're dealing with a person at a distance, they could, you know, you could remove somebody from your life. They could be at a distance. There could be distance between you and another person. It's showing me here that if that's the case, it's coming back together. There is going to be communication. And if you're dealing with this legal situation, it's showing me here that you're going to have victory over this. And it's also showing a large sum of money, which can mean, it can mean many different things across the board, depending on what your personal situation is. So, I mean, it could literally indicate that you're going to get a payout of some sort, or somebody owes you a large sum of money and you're going to be getting that. Okay. So let's go into the romance angel cards here before we close this reading out. We already have one that came out. Actually, we have a couple here. So let's see what we got going on here. Listen, I can't make this shit up. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Whatever the situation is, Aries, or you're the cross watcher, it depends on who deceived who here. Whatever the situation is where the deception is, the deception's being removed, and it looks like there's going to be a financial gain out of it. Either you're being removed from the deception, or you were the deceiver. You know, it just depends on what side of the fence you're on. But it's showing me here that if you're dealing with this legal situation and you're dealing with something involving finances, you're going to be victorious over that. Okay. Also, what it's showing me here, like I said before, religious factors, but this card literally indicates that you're on a journey. Okay, like I said before, this is part of the journey here. And what you must understand the most is that you do deserve love and that you are lovable. And by no coincidence whatsoever, what was literally just at the bottom of the cartomancy deck, the Seven of Diamonds. The Seven of Diamonds literally indicates taking steps forward. As you take those steps forward and make those efforts, your efforts are rewarded. And by no coincidence whatsoever, at the bottom of the romance angel card deck, we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. So whatever steps for you, Aries, that you're being guided to take at this time in the correct direction, you know, for you, you know, that's what it's showing me here, because there is victory there for you. Okay. So if you were, or if you are liking a personal, one-on-one session with me and or reading, you can catch me at lovefromabove717.com. Everything is on the website there. Again, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can request to do so at lovefromabove17. Love you guys. Bye.